What's good, bro?
Good.
What are we doing today, man?
Whatever you want, man.
Bro, stop. Don't be like that.
No.
Whatever I want?
Yeah.
Just straight 3 on top. Let's buzz it all?
Yeah.
Nah, shut the hell up. Shut. Nah, bro. Like, what in a perfect world, what would you say is like the perfect cut for you?
I change all the time, man.
You change it?
Yeah, all the time.
Where's your accent from, bro?
Brazil.
Brazil?
Brazil.
Bet, bro. Barbering is big out there.
It's big, yeah,
in Brazil.
yeah.
I think
What do you think?
We should try maybe like a low fade, bro. A low fade. We can do a taper. Keeping the flow too, for sure. Keeping the flow, but it's still kind of heavy from the front. Okay. It's really heavy from the front, and it's a little heavy from the sides right here. So maybe like a light, maybe 1.5 inches from the top, and just create some texture.
Sure, yeah.
And do a low fade into the beard. What about the beard?
The beard? So the beard, I think little fade, yeah. Like, you know, the fade right here.
The number, what kind of number do you want on the beard?
What do you think? It's gonna be
honestly like maybe like I can tell that you maintain it. You trim it a lot, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we can do like a 2.
Like a 2?
Two on the beard, and then we'll do a low fade. We'll do a slight trim on top, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, guys, looking at my client here, we really want to keep as much bulk here as possible. I'm gonna taper both sides into the beard and keep most of this flow going and just texturize the front and remove some weight from the sides. All right, guys, we're gonna clean up this area really quick with the 4-guard lever open, and I'm just gonna scoop up right here. So the reason why I debulked it, I just want to go in and create a nice little crispy C-cup. So to make the crispy C-cup, we're gonna make our first reference point here at the top of the temple, then at the bottom, and then connect at the center. The next point is gonna be here at the bottom. So I'm gonna tilt and position my trimmer like this and start kind of chipping at the hair. Next, I'm gonna pull his ear back, and I'm just gonna get these little baby hairs right here at the corner. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to connect a taper into the beard. The first guideline is gonna be from here to here. Just a slight connection. I use my saber clippers to make my first guideline. We're gonna go a finger. We're also gonna make a separate guideline for the beard as well. So we're gonna be moving simultaneously between guideline to guideline, blending the taper and the beard at the same time. We're gonna attach the half guard and close the lever. We're gonna go about a finger above here. Whatever you do there, you do here at the bottom as well. Next, with the lever open, we're gonna go open to closed and blend out this line right here. Just using the 2 corners of my blade. Gonna go midway, attack the midway point of the line. Start closing it little by little. And I'm working my way down into this patch of hair. Let's repeat the process down here at the beard. Now we use that little patch of hair as a reference point for our trimmer line. So I'm gonna go up here with the grain. Flick out, flick out, flick out. Very gently. Flip it upside down here. I'm just gently just tapping here. I want to create that transition from skin to stubble. Very softly now we're going to use our shaver in the same line. And then retouch it with the close to open with the clipper. Next step, 1 guard, lever open. This makes the 1.5. We're gonna go a finger's width on top of that line that we just finished blending. Do the same thing here at the bottom of the beard. I'm gonna close it and hit the beginning of the line. I hope that you guys can see the line. It's at the end of the lever open guideline. That's where you guys are supposed to hit it, and we're gonna work our way until the lever is completely open. Now let's repeat the same thing here at the beard. So this was the end of our guideline that we just blended. So with the lever closed, we're gonna hit that start point. So if that's an inch of a guideline, this is closed. When we go middle, you guys wanna hit that middle part of the line. And then open it and hit the full thing again. Next, all we have to do is just join these together with the half guard. Open to close now. Next, 2 guard lever open. You see guys that line right there? We can attack it with the 2 guard lever open. So his beard length on the side is about a 2.5, I'd like to say. So now closing it. This is where the 1.5 guard is gonna come to play to finish blending this. So what we do on the beard, we wanna do it here as well. So I'm gonna scoop out with the lever closed. I'm gonna scoop out actually with the 2 guard lever open. And he's gonna end up combing his hair backwards like this, so I'm always just combing it back like that. Because if we do this, it's gonna be different. He's still gonna end up combing his hair backwards. And close it. Now we're gonna lever play with the 1.5 guard. Lever play is just a method that you guys use, that you guys should use when kind of getting in between gaps right here where there's dark spots. Just start with the lever open and keep combing the hair. And as you keep working those darker spots, you guys just keep closing the lever little by little. Starting with the lever open again. The cool thing about these clippers is that you can kind of hear the noise when they cut. So when I hear that it's not cutting anymore, I just close the lever a little bit. But if I want to go higher, I just open it up a little bit. All right, so now that we're done with the side taper and the beard fade, we're gonna go in and start lining up first from here, the center, creating our first reference point here, and maybe chipping over here, and then lining up the vertical line bars and connecting everything together. So we made that reference point over there. Now his beard is a little lighter here on the side. So I'm gonna just poke right here and connect the lighter side. So a good technique here is when I'm just gonna push my trimmer and make a sharp line there. You guys don't really necessarily have to do much. He already has a pretty natural, crispy vertical line on his beard. And just connect it to that initial center reference point. Mustache, we're gonna go with the 1 guard lever open. We can start in so many different ways, but I'm gonna start from the top first. And a good technique here is placing your pinky here for support so I can go down with my blade. You guys don't wanna have the blade down like this. You guys wanna almost have it kind of like at a 45-degree angle. So you guys can go down. Just kind of lining it up. Once that's done, I'm gonna start here in the center, placing my middle finger here on his chin. And slowly just outline his mustache just right here in the top lip. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna repeat the process. And he did kind of push his mustache a little bit, so I'm lining up the hairs that are kind of growing out still. In here, we're not gonna make such sharp lines here at the bottom So I'm just gonna go up with the grain right here. Flick up. We don't want it to look so sharp, just clean. All right guys, so I'm gonna teach you how to line up a beard with a straight razor. So first, let's get our blade, and we have our straight razor here. So this comes like this. So essentially you have to open it up, and there's 3 parts to it. So now there's 2 circles here that you have to connect to the blade. The blade has places where you can attach it to those circles. Then this part, you just pull it a little bit and you connect it, then this locks it in place. The first reference point is gonna be here. Second one is gonna be over here. Then we're gonna connect it at the center. So you wanna make sure you create tension on the cheek of your client, because we're doing a dry shave, and here at the top is the most important part of the lineup. We wanna make sure that's sharp. There you go, you guys can see. All that we have to do now is make the other reference point here. That's the other one. Now it's really easy to connect everything at the center. Stretch the skin with my thumb, and I'm holding his head like this. 45-degree angle, glide down, glide down. Here at the top, how we get rid of that. I'm gonna stretch this part. Now we're gonna do a little backhand stroke. I'm gonna put my middle finger here and go 45 degrees into a stash. All right, to start the lineup here on this other side, I'm gonna switch my approach. To start the cheek lining now, I'm gonna first start by connecting it to the other side that we just did. So we can see here, it's at the start over here. I wanna make sure that they're both even. The next part is gonna be right here. Stretch. Now we can see that connection. Next, we're gonna start trimming the top now. So I'll show you guys step by step on how to start this slight trim. So initially, we're just gonna do a slight box section. That's literally it. We're gonna simplify this whole trim. So here, we're just gonna level this out. Wherever this leaves the head, that's where we're gonna basically create a section going this way. Right here, it leaves about right here. With the wider part of my comb, I'm gonna use this little corner and just kind of just go across and go across from here. And then comb. Next, the recession points. Recession points are just the corners of his hairline. Right there, and you got another one over here. So from the line that we created on the back side, I'm literally gonna do the same thing. Index finger here, locate the recession point right there. Place my thumb, same thing on this side. Here, index finger here, recession points right here. You guys can always double check this, and then I'm gonna grab the hair. You guys can grab anything that's gonna grab the hair. All right, so we kind of already completed that side taper, which is pretty cool. All that we have to do now is make a section from here to the top of the ear. Right here. Do the same thing now from the top. Now to match that, it's going to be the same thing it comes with. You guys can already see that. We're going to cut to this knuckle. Just keep rinsing. Now for the back, literally I'm just going to make 2 sections. Vertical sections, very simply. Don't overcomplicate this process, guys. From the back, very squared. Once you guys finish that, we're gonna split this line in half and push it to the side and do the same thing on the other side. I'll push it right there. All All right, once we're done with the sides, I'm gonna go ahead, basically section the front. We're gonna establish the length in the front. So we're gonna take off about this much, but I'm gonna point cut. So we cut everything across horizontally. Now we're gonna go vertically. We did establish the length here in the front so we know what we're working with. We're gonna take this whole section and cut it and connect it to the back side. I'm gonna pinch this from the front. You guys can either go squared, you guys can point cut, you guys can do whatever. Now I'm gonna connect it to this back side that we already cut. So we've cut a horizontal section. We've cut a vertical section. We haven't really cut anything in between this, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna connect the top to the sides with my feather razor. I'm gonna part his little bangs right there. Then I'm gonna start with all the hair that I have right here. As I get over here, I'm gonna pull the hair down. On the bangs, I'm not gonna do so much to it. Next thing, I'm just gonna grab a section of hair right here, panel, and pull it all to the center. Just that panel, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pull all this hair to the center. Now, since my client's hair is wet and moist, it's like 50%. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of matte, spread it through my hands, massage it through my client's hair. I'm gonna blow dry real quick. What do you think, bro?
My best haircut.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.